books, and welcome to my first reading wrap-up of 2024. It, it took quite a long time. We're already in May. Yeah, the 1st of May. And only now I have at least in my opinion, a substantial amount of books to make a wrap-up with. So let's start. Learn a lot. I've been reading a lot more comics and trades and manga, like last year, than books. All right, so the first book I completed in 2024 is Hellboy: Other Jobs. Here we go. Other Jobs. There we go. This is by a whole bunch of writers. They wrote stories about Hellboy, Abe, Liz, Roger, and such. And it's edited by Christopher Golden. So, I liked the first book in this is Odd Jobs, and this is the continuation. I liked the stories there a lot more, I liked more stories in that one than I did in this one. But this had one story by Guillermo del Toro that he wrote with someone. I think, yeah, that one would be my favorite here. But still, I like that one more. But I'm glad I read this. This is one I got from Mr. Bill. And yeah, finally completed. It does have a nice cover, though. Okay. Next book I finished reading. Finally, I finished reading all these in April. And not the Hellboy. That's a lot earlier this year. Next, I read Alien. I read Alien by Alan Dean Foster. This is a novelization of the first movie. It's to the back. It's really old. This is in the Hebrew translation, though, and it's also an old one. For some reason, in Hebrew, they translated it to the eighth passenger. Don't ask me why, but it's called the eighth passenger, which is really fucking funny. I don't know why they didn't just call it Alien or Chazal. I mean, I thought about it. What were they worried that it would be confused with? It's not like Israel is known for its fantastic sci-fi movies. It's not like we have any movies called like that. So yeah, I don't know. But this is how it is in Israel. It's called the eighth passenger. I'm the Shmini. Oh well. But yeah, it was okay. It was a bit dry, much like the movie. But I did find it interesting. Also, I think there's been some changes from the book. There's some differences between the book and the movie. For instance, in the book, they're all naked when they wake up, but in the movie, they weren't. And I think the ending's a bit different, too. A little bit. I could be mistaken. I'm not mistaken on the naked part, but on the ending, perhaps. I did watch some of the first movie, but I don't remember it now anymore, so could be wrong there. But yeah, overall, an okay read. Would be interested to find it in English one day just to see if it's different. Maybe the translation was just shit. A little bit. Okay, then I read Buffy the Vampire Slayer, The Havarst. This is the first book in this series. Oh, and it was written by, one second. It doesn't say that on the, okay, 1 second. It's written by, fucking hell, come on. Where's his name? Okay, Richie Tankersley. Kosick, or sounds like kiosk when it's written in Hebrew. There you go. I hope you can see that there. So yeah, this was I should say this was a reread. I read this years ago when I was in school. And it wasn't as great as I remembered it. I really enjoyed it back then. It was a fun read, but it wasn't as good as I remembered it being. It was a bit. And it's for teenagers, but still. And I wonder, this is how the show is. Is it really that great? Because I watched some episodes years ago and I've never continued. I don't know, to be fair, I don't remember. But again, a fun read, if nothing else. And then the last one is I read Buffy the Vampire Slayer Night of the Rerun. I keep wanting to say Night of the Living Dead for some reason. As I keep thinking Night of the Living Rerun, but it's Night of the Rerun. Yeah, sorry, Night of the Living Rerun. But I still keep wanting to say Night of the Living Dead, like the movie. And this is written by, I doesn't say it here, Arthur Byron Cober. So they were written by different men. Under every book in the series. Yeah, this is number 3, and this is number 1. So under they were all written by different people. Yeah, this one was also a fun read, but this too wasn't that great story-wise. I don't know, is this how they all were? Like how they all were? Yeah, but still, fun to get through. If I had the whole series, I would read it, just for the fun of it. But it's not great. It's no Suki Steakhouse. And still, I did at least have some fun with it. Well, that's it. These are the books that I've read since the start of this year. Hopefully, I will read more books this year. Again, more with the comics. But still, I would like to increase the amount of books. But yeah, that's it. Hopefully, till the next wrap up, it won't be so long. But who knows? All right, let me know what you've read thus far this year. And what did you think of any of these if you read them? That is it. Remember, collect what you're passionate about and share it on YouTube. Bye!